How to handsome men's game. So handsome men's game is game for handsome men. Because I'm not gonna pretend and lie that life is easy, life is fair, because it's not. If you're someone that's handsome, life will be different than if you're someone that's more unattractive. if I want to be PG now. Because I actually used to look like this, and now I look like this, and obviously I've been on like some modeling campaigns. I talk on how to look good, I talk on how to look attractive, and constantly everywhere I go I'm constantly turning heads. And thus in this video I want to talk about on how life is as a handsome man. And I know it sounds very narcissistic, very egotistical, because I can completely understand that if you're someone that will say, yeah, I'm a self-proclaimed handsome individual, I'm a pretty boy, I look attractive, that it leaves a very bad taste in people's mouth. But hey, I'm not here to please people. To be quite honest, I don't really care. I'm just speaking my mind. I'm just speaking my truth, my experience. And in this video, I want to talk about the handsome men's game is different. Because I literally just started to post a few day game videos, and I'm getting a lot of comments, a lot of people giving feedback, critique, a few hate comments, and all of that is amazing. You know, I love engagement. I love interacting with you guys. But a lot of people are also saying you need to actively listen more. You need to put more investment, more effort into the conversation. And I completely understand where these individuals are coming from. Because if you're someone that wants to build meaningful long-term connections, active listening is a key part of social skills, and I'm not gonna deny that. But if you just initially approach a person on the street, if you're a handsome man, the game is different than if you're someone that isn't a handsome man. Because if I see that someone is eyeing me up, if I see that someone's turning their heads and I know they find me attractive, the game is completely different. I don't need to prove myself to her. She already likes me. And that's one of the things that is different when it comes to a handsome man compared to someone that's average. Because I don't need to prove myself. I don't need to show her that I'm amazing. She can already tell that I'm amazing. And the more I speak, the more I try to qualify and try to say, hey look, I'm a model. Hey look, I do YouTube, I do that. What will end up happening is that she'll be like, why is he trying so hard? I thought he was a good looking individual, so something must be wrong. The more I try, the more I can screw it up. Because if you're someone that's an average individual, if you use game, you try to boost your status, you try to boost yourself, and your goal is to make sure that she likes you, whether it's for a night out, whether it's to get her number, because then the next time she'll be more inclined to message you back, go on a date. But if she already likes you, you don't have to do that much. You just close, get her number, and move on with your day. Because if you stay there, talk for 5 to 10 minutes, if that's something that you want to do, that's completely fine. I'm not telling you to not engage with women, but if you're someone that doesn't have that much time, if you're someone that wants to be more time efficient, you don't necessarily have to do all of that. More often than not, you can really screw things up. Because the more you speak, the more you can screw things up. Obviously, have a basic conversation and talk to the individual, and you're perfect to go. But as a handsome individual, she already likes you. And this is one of the key things a lot of individuals will never understand. Because the truth is, a lot of people will never reach the upper echelons of being extremely attractive. And it's not only genetics, it's also the way you convey yourself. It's your status, how much money you've got, what kind of job you have, how you portray yourself, your body language, your fashion sense, how's your grooming game. You know, all of this matters. And obviously some people are genetically more blessed than others, but at the end of the day, you can still reach the upper echelons of life if you're someone that is giving it 100%. If you're someone that's a bit delusional, someone that is extremely confident, someone that doesn't care even if I get rejected, someone that will still continue because it doesn't faze that individual. If you are that guy, then you will succeed. Then you can become this handsome man, and then you can portray this handsome man's game. Because handsome man's game is not only looks based, it's also the way you portray yourself. Because if you showcase that you are the man, if you showcase that you are that guy, you are him, people will sense this. How many times have you met someone that wasn't particularly that attractive, but they took care of themselves, they portrayed so much dominance, so much confidence, and instantly you saw that they were getting all the authority. I'm sure everyone has seen someone in their life at some point, and even though this individual isn't particularly a handsome man, but you can instantly tell that this is an individual with status and it's a noble individual. And if this individual is gonna start to talk a lot, if this individual is gonna try to impress you, you'll be like, yeah, clearly this individual isn't that interesting because this person is trying too hard. And the same goes with handsome men's game. If you're someone that's a select individual that sees that every girl seems to like them, but when you open your mouth, you screw it up, then you know that you are a handsome individual. The same goes with a lot of girls. A lot of times when I speak to a girl and I'm like, okay, yeah, she looks pretty, she's attractive, and then when she starts to open her mouth, sometimes it can be a big turn off. Not only for myself, for my friends as well, and most likely you've seen that in your own life as well. Imagine you see a beautiful individual, someone that just stuns your eyes, someone that makes you nervous. And for me, being someone that barely gets nervous, it means a lot. But if that individual opens her mouth, she starts to have a squeaky voice, has a certain accent, or doesn't have the intellectual level that you want it to have, it's an instant turn off. And the same goes with girls as well. You need to remember this. As a handsome man, sometimes the more you speak, the more you can screw it up. And this is the main thing I want to drill in your head. And this is the first video that I'm talking about handsome men's concept. If you're someone that wants me to talk more about this, talk about some of my own experiences, because I've had some crazy experiences. I've been to some crazy events. Constantly when I'm traveling, I'm having these interesting stories. I'll be more than happy to share it with you guys. So definitely let me know in the comment section down below. And if you're someone that's like, hey, well, all of this sounds good, but it sounds a bit arrogant, it sounds a bit narcissistic that you only talk about handsome men's game. I want to be handsome too. I want to get a glow up. Well, for those individuals, I've written a completely free Glow Up Secrets book, and this way you can check it out in the description. It's a book to truly help you out, because I genuinely want to help you out. I truly care about your growth. I want you to become the best version of you, become someone that you can be proud of and have purpose in life, because there is people out there that are trying to take away hope from you. There's people out there that are telling you that you can't change yourself, but I'm here living truth that you can change yourself. So if you're someone that's completely serious and you want to transform your life, you want to become a handsome individual, turn heads everywhere you go, I would highly check out the free Glow Up Secrets book. And that's pretty much the end of this video. So thank you so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate your time, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye bye.